This is 7 National News. In our top story, acting on directives from President His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, gave orders to name the tallest building in Abu Dhabi after the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. According to a report released by Emirates news agency WAM, His Highness Sheikh Hazza bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the National Security Advisor and Deputy Chairman of Abu Dhabi Executive Council, made the announcement as he inaugurated the Mohammed bin Rashid Tower in a ceremony to mark UAE Flag Day. In his remarks at the ceremony, His Highness Sheikh Hazza bin Zayed said, "The directives of His Highness the President and the orders of His Highness the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi reflect the strong bonds of fraternity and love between all Emiratis and reflect the high status of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum in the UAE and internationally, with a remarkable record of achievements and foresight that had a substantial impact on development and prosperity in the UAE." Following the ceremony, His Highness Sheikh Hazza bin Zayed toured the Mohammed bin Rashid Tower before ascending to the top floor of the structure, which stands at 382 metres high. And in his capacity as ruler of Dubai, the UAE Vice President and Prime Minister, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has issued Law No. 13 of 2014, amending Law No. 22 of 2006 on road toll collections. The amending article of the new law states that the RTA may collect fees from every vehicle, whether registered in Dubai or otherwise, if using the roads network in Dubai while passing any of its Salik toll gates. The fees are collected from the user's Salik account according to the rules and regulations prescribed by the law. Additionally, the amendment states that Salik account credit is valid for 5 years from the date of last toll collection or the date of the last recharge. Otherwise, the RTA may cancel the balance. The new law aims to enhance the regulations that control the usage of Dubai's roads, and to set a clear law that settles abandoned Salik accounts. Tickets for the Dubai Tram will cost 3 dirhams irrespective of the distance travelled, with the 10.6-kilometre tramway, which is on track to open on November the 11th, to be connected to NOL, Dubai's automatic fare collection system. The Roads and Transport Authority had earlier said that the fare for the tram will be calculated based on Dubai's existing zonal fare structure. Abdul Mohsen Yunus, the CEO of the RTA's strategy and corporate governance sector, was quoted in a local daily as saying that the tickets for a ride on the tram will cost 3 dirhams, whether a person travels between 2 stations or rides through all the stations, with the official adding that this is one of the cheapest fares for trams when compared to other cities. Commuters will be able to travel on the tram using their existing silver NOL cards for a uniform rate, while people using red tickets will have to pay 4 dirhams per ride. The geographical area of the city is divided into 7 zones, with fare increases depending on the zones travelled. In line with the UAE's vision of building a knowledge-based economy, the Emirates Institution for Advanced Science and Technology has announced the launch of the country's first CubeSat mission, Naif-1. In partnership with the American University of Sharjah, the CubeSat development program is the first of its kind in the UAE. It aims to invest and develop capabilities of Emirati engineering students. Acting Manager of the Knowledge Management and Strategic Research Section for EIAST, Ibrahim Hamza Al-Qasimi, explained that a group of 7 Emiratis from different engineering disciplines at AUS have been assigned to the project and are undergoing intense systems design and testing training. As part of their senior engineering design project, they will participate in the design, assembly, integration, testing and operation of the nano-satellite. Naif-1 is scheduled to launch on board a Falcon 9 rocket by the end of 2015. It will carry out a 1U communication mission, with development taking place in AUS, the institution's facilities and Delft in the Netherlands.
Naif-1 is the UAE's first CubeSat mission. CubeSats are common, very cost-effective way for universities and students to put payloads or new components into orbit as a training tool, and also as a technology proving platform.
Al-Qasimi added that this project will put in place the necessary infrastructure at a UAE university to enable an ongoing satellite program. This will play an important role in developing the science and technology sector in the UAE.
The focus with Knife One is to build capacity at the American University of Sharjah, using Emirati students and teach them how to design spacecrafts, test them environmentally, make sure they can sustain the launch and operations in space, and then commissioning these satellites and operating them for years to come.
In other news, Dubai is moving to regulate the cost of private healthcare as authorities try to rein in on the rising cost of living. From next year, hospitals, clinics and polyclinics that want to raise their prices must apply to the Dubai Health Authority, which will evaluate the request based on the rate of inflation, the cost of doing business in the emirate, the quality of services provided and the performance of the applicant. According to the DHA, the authority is trying to strike a balance between regulating price and ensuring that the cost of healthcare does not inflate, while keeping the free spirit of the market in Dubai, with the DHA adding that it will be controlling price increases rather than setting prices. Health insurance premiums in the emirate have been rising at the fastest rate in the world, increasing by between 10 and 16% a year. If the DHA accepts a proposed price structure, providers would still need to negotiate it with health insurers, although the new system is expected to limit increases to about 10%. Dubai is introducing compulsory health insurance in stages beginning this year, which is expected to provide about 2 million employees and their families with coverage for the first time. Abu Dhabi's education regulator has started inspections of school transport to ensure pupils are driven to and from school safely. The inspections by the School Transport Executive Committee, who is coordinating regular visits to every public and private school, following last month's death of a 3-year-old girl who was locked in a school bus. The School Transport Committee is a joint effort between Abu Dhabi Education Council and the Police Traffic and Patrols Department, with inspections to ensure pupils receive safe, sustainable, convenient and high-quality service. Dr. Amal Al-Kubaisi, the Director General of ADEC, was quoted as saying that ensuring children's safety is a top priority and a shared responsibility among all government organisations, transport providers, community members and parents, as well as the pupils, adding that it was also crucial that children be taught how to stay safe. Dubai hotels with 1 to 3-star ratings have been banned from serving Shisha from January the 1st, as announced by the Dubai municipality. The civic body's Public Health and Safety Department has stated that only 4- and 5-star hotels will be allowed to offer shishas from next year onwards, and only in areas that have open spaces. Fines starting from 10,000 dirhams will be imposed on hotels violating the rules once the grace period given to them to implement the law ends on December the 31st. Restaurants and coffee shops inside hotels are also not allowed to serve shisha inside the hotel buildings. Hotels will face a fine of 20,000 dirhams for a second-time violation, and the next step would be to freeze their trade licenses and visas. Finally, in the bulletin, a new cultural landmark celebrating the written and spoken word opened its doors last night in the historic heart of Dubai. The opening of the Dubai International Writers' Centre, the first of its type in the Middle East, was graced by His Highness Sheikh Ahmed bin Zayed Al Maktoum, Chairman and Chief Executive of Emirates Airline and Group, and is set to be an international hub and focal point for creativity, while also fostering an appreciation of the ways in which different cultures express themselves in the written and spoken form. At the official grand opening ceremony, international and Arab authors as well as local dignitaries were given a glimpse into the history of the region and treated to Nabati poetry recitals and cultural performances. The centre will provide a space for visiting writers and writers in residence who will lead courses in creative writing, fiction and non-fiction, poetry, playwriting, script writing and calligraphy.
Went on to publish more.
The opening of the Dubai International Center is the second initiative of the Emirates Literature Foundation. The Emirates Literature Foundation is the parent company, the parent foundation sponsoring the Emirates International Festival of Literature. So the event is seasonal, and we felt that it's a must to have a year-round open doors for literatures all over the year. The doors are open because we felt Dubai is starting on the literature scene strongly lately with the festival. So we must give the writers a home during the year where they can come here, where they can join the courses being run all over throughout the year, meeting the famous writers that we are going to host, just even coming as a writers group to start visiting the place, having coffee, reading, writing. So we are hoping we're going to establish a bigger network for people in the scene here.